I occasionally see a post on social media citing a US study that calculates the economic value of a full-time mom's work to be $140,315 per year. At first glance, this study seems to affirm the value of family caregivers. However, the comments below the post reveal netizens venting their frustration, with some dismissing these complaints. The social media page that shared this is Life Medical Research Cross Life on Facebook. It cites a study from insure.com last year stating that a housewife's work, including cooking, cleaning, hairstyling, education, etc., is valuable but undervalued as unpaid labor, causing housewives to overlook the worth of their efforts and deem themselves unqualified to purchase life insurance. I tried finding the original insure.com study, but the website limits access. The closest sources were other websites summarizing it. Reading this, we should first be skeptical of such research when the data is not publicly available or properly archived, reducing its credibility. Multiple websites indicate insure.com is an insurance consultancy, so this study's conclusion that housewives rarely get insured points to an obvious intent of promoting insurance. Using research for promotional marketing is commonplace nowadays. There's no need to dwell on this shoddy research, but the comments reflect the public sentiment, with respondents likely from Taiwan and Hong Kong, including housewives and those familiar with them. Most indicate that without a paid income, they have no voice, with husbands and elders merely viewing housewives as unemployed and belittling their contributions and hard work. The situation seems worse in Taiwan, with many male netizens harshly mocking the study, saying things like, "If everyone becomes a house husband or housewife, GDP growth is that easy. Desk work then come home to childcare, cleaning, laundry, dishes, and night wakings. How much is that worth? Since you calculate it in cold hard cash, can you really buy those services for that amount?" To describe those who manage household duties concisely and inclusively for all genders, I will use the term home manager. As for the value of home managers, I have discussed this before. Those willing to judge based on facts should understand, and I do not intend to respond to comments of internet mobs. Instead, I have some advice for home managers. First, your spouse is someone you chose yourself to share a bed, have children, and spend most of your life together. Although you cannot agree on everything, your values should align. You should be able to discuss, refine, and forge a consensus on how to view important life issues together. How one views money, what they regard important in life and marriage, how they understand each person's role in the family, whether they are willing to listen with an open mind. These things are difficult to change in adulthood. When marrying, you must be very discerning. If a home manager's spouse scorns domestic work and calculates every penny, clearly lacking empathy, there is a values problem. Did this issue present itself before marriage? If willing to marry such a person, did you thoroughly understand them? All newlyweds are inexperienced in managing a family at first, but by the time children arrive, you should be mature enough to foresee issues and plan the family's role distribution early. Failing these two checkpoints means facing mountains of chores, noisy children, unsympathetic spouses and in-laws. The home manager suffers most. Not managing this major risk is unfortunate, but the unfortunate also bears some responsibility. Of course, spouses can change, and in-laws' attitudes can shift unexpectedly. Home managers are often disadvantaged in these situations, easily falling into other parties' framed issues, like the research cited initially. Quantifying domestic work's monetary value may illustrate its high worth in an understandable way. However, home managers know caregiving is unpaid yet still do it, recognizing some things hold value beyond money or defy quantification. With this awareness, they should uphold it consistently in thought, daily actions, and spousal discussion. Whenever others question a home manager's worth, declare firmly, "I strive to keep the household running smoothly, so my spouse can work without worry. We operate as a united family team." Such statements will still invite criticism and ridicule, including from in-laws and those unfamiliar with family dynamics. The rebuttals tend to be typical, easily imitated by us, like some of the opposing view quoted earlier. What is the core of their thinking? Money. They must represent everything with a price tag. And a home manager's role is to break this falsehood. In the realm of thought, they exist in a different world, so there's no need to convince them. Of course, home managers still have to enjoy idle chatter and absurd sidelong glances. This is when they must ask themselves again, what truly matters? Ultimately, it's a healthy family life at home. This doesn't mean simply letting everything go will solve all problems. Home managers can still act proactively, such as striving for domestic excellence by developing new recipes, keeping an immaculate home, and raising well-mannered children. They must prevent others from interfering in household matters, not allowing relatives or friends to handle chores, and avoid relying on elders unless they are the last resort. Uphold beliefs while demonstrating determination and capability as the family's guardian. One comment said, "It really comes down to personal choice. After leaving my job, I did struggle for a while because the mindset of measuring everything by money is so negative and deep-rooted. There were plenty of snide remarks like, 'When are you going back to work?' and 'Women should never give up financial independence.' Fortunately, my spouse fully supported me through this, and now slowly seeing my 3 children grow up healthy, I'm so glad I persisted with my choice. Yes, I've given birth to 3 treasures and raised them completely hands-on. Homeschooling with no outside help. I'm just a happy fool indulging in this." It's great that some home managers can find such fulfillment and spiritual freedom. If you have any idea or like this video, please comment, like, subscribe and share. I'll be grateful if you become a member on Patreon, making us go even further. See you on the next video.